Hi, this is Logan, and this is my Fort Ad Pays day 25. Today is day 24. Today is the 25th. I joined on the 1st of January, and as you can see here, the number of members has gone up. It's now over 101,000 people. And the site is becoming very, very popular very quickly as us, English speaking world are discovering it. And let's look at my results first. So far, my share earnings are now almost $68 total, but my commissions are now over $200, which is wonderful with just now 9 people. I think yesterday I had 8. I started small with 2 friends and I kept making these videos, and basically all the people that I'm getting are from these videos. I haven't done anything else. I am preparing to do a proper, sales funnel to get more people signed up. My Fort Ad Pays can really benefit from referrals. If you haven't done referrals before, this is the one place where it is going to make a big difference. In some of the fast rev shares, you may not even need it because you can get there, within a couple of months with a little more money maybe. Here, of course, the money is going to make a difference. Not in the beginning that much, and anyways, you shouldn't be planning to pull out your money anytime soon here if you want to have a good payout. I mean, it depends what you want. I want to get large withdrawals, whenever that is, 6 months, 9 months. I don't think I'm going to touch the funds for 6 months. I would like not to touch them for about 9 months. I told my wife, just leave this one, let it run, and you're going to have a really, really nice Christmas this year, right? Because, by then it's going to be October, and I don't know, we can look at the calculator, but these commissions are really, really helping me because I put in only $100. And I'm gonna make more calculator videos, and I have one already. Maybe you've seen it. It's amazing because of these $1 shares. This helps you really, really compound your compound your earnings very, very quickly because shares are so inexpensive that you can buy one. If you go in with $50, you can probably buy one the very next day, and you're going to keep buying one, at least one, every day from there on, from there on, right? I log in all the time and I check, I work online, and I do other things. I'm a freelance video editor still. I'm not a full-time internet marketer yet, but the way it's going, I'm like, okay, we'll see how that's going to work out. I think I may not be editing, after this summer. Yeah, we'll see. But anyways, it's looking really good, especially for that pays. It's so easy. It's such a breeze to work with. I log in whenever I can, and usually I can buy some shares, whether it's my share earnings or suddenly there's $7 from somebody's commission, from my directs, or actually I'm seeing more commissions from the people who are on my second level, right? People that I don't know at all, right? So it adds up. It really adds up. As you can see, I have 355 shares already. No expirations yet. It's going to take about 3-4 months for that to happen. 4 months, I guess, closer to 4. And let me show you my spreadsheet so you can get an idea. Every day around well, it's now 3 p.m. here. Around 2 p.m. I write down my numbers so I can have approximately the same time. Sometimes I'm early, sometimes I'm late, and then I can compare and I can get a sense, and once I have a lot of data, I'll be able to maybe show you a graph of how these things work. And as you can see, I earned $7 between yesterday and today just from my shares. And then I had $7 in commission. So if you can, this is the commissions column. And you can see, it varies. I mean, it could be 0, but the longer you are, the less likely it's going to be 0. And you can see there were a lot of over $20 days. And the earnings from the shares are steadily growing. They're now, in $5-6 range. This is only what, like 3 weeks in, right? I had a $100 deposit after about a week. You see, I started with zero. I just used those commissions that I had for the first week, right? And then once I added that 100, that made a difference for me. Immediately you were at $2 because it's about 2% a day. You can check the actual shares that are as they're expiring, and I've been talking to people and I've been asking my friends. I don't like all that tracking and calculations, but you have to do it. And everybody's saying it's like at 2%, it's like just below 2%. It's not like you're getting 1.5. Of course, nobody can guarantee that. And when I use the calculator, I'm gonna go with 1.8, just so it's like, okay, just 10% below maximum, right? But everybody's like, no, man, just show them $2, 2%. It's the maximum. I'm like, well, it doesn't look realistic, because it's not realistic that it's going to be like that all the time. But everybody says this is how it usually is. The site works. It's a very light site. There's not much action. There's no heavy duty. Well, I don't know if there is. I think there's a lot of traffic. Obviously, it's one of the most. It's like in top 500 in Spain and in a lot of Spanish-speaking countries. So it's definitely a popular site, but somehow it manages. It's probably on a good fast server, and oh yeah, I wanted to show you this. When I did my MPA versus FAP video, I showed you that in those 12 days before the 19th, the average daily number of members joining was about 750. But now in the last 6 days, that average number is about 1,100 people. So, there's definitely more and more people joining every day. As you can see, the payouts are close to $50,000 a day. I don't know how many of these 100,000 are active. If half were active, that means that there's $1,000 on average being paid to each person. Of course, that's not the case, but that probably means that there are people who are getting a couple thousand every day. You can withdraw 3,200 here. I don't think you can reach. We're going to look at the calculator. I believe you can reach only about $1,700 a day. Huh, only. That's like what, 8,000 a week, right? That's how much you can reach with shares only. If you had $200,000 shares, I think that's about 1,700 a day. So the rest you'd need to make up with the commissions. But as you can see, like in my case, you may be able to make more money with commissions than with your shares. Either way, with or without, these are great numbers. This is a great site. This is my favorite, and I am going to be promoting it. I am going to be promoting it in conjunction with a faster rev share. So I will have another one or two or maybe even more rev shares that I'll be able to promote. Actually, today I'm going to do a video on a new one, carefully, of course, because I don't feel great about a brand new share, but I'll talk about all the risks that go with that. So ForDadPays is a wonderful, slow and steady rev share. Those 2% really add up. Please check out the calculator, and we'll have more videos, and follow me. Feel free to ask questions. Although with ForDadPays, there's nothing, there's no strategy. Just buy as much as you can, and get started early. If you're gonna go in, with at least $50, you can make something of that. But end of the year, let it run. Don't touch it. Don't think, oh, I want $30. No, don't come into ForDadPays for $30. You maybe that works for you. You're still gonna wait 6 months for that, right? Depending on how much money you put in. But you got to start early. You need that money to work for you, and maybe add $10, $50. Similar strategy to MyPayingAds, but I think the results are bigger and faster with ForDadPays. That's it. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.